how well Salah plays, how effective Salah is going to be pivotal. Lautaro is literally like Jekyll and Hyde. Can Arteta think four-dimensionally? The geriatric can show up. It's got to be the Polish nuke. When the time comes and they need a goal, can they make a play? Gnabry needs to go to fat camp. But I think for Inter, what is going to be very key is Lautaro Martinez. That's very, very obvious. I think if Lautaro scores a penalty, who knows? Because he's going to get those opportunities as the pointsman, as a main attacker. He is very crucial for this team. And I think that he has to be clinical because Lautaro is literally like Jekyll and Hyde. Like bad Lautaro is like Neong, is like Kaku. Good Lautaro is a guy who did what he did last season and waited for Argentina in the Copa America. But for Upamecano and Kim, their partnership, their understanding, and them taking away his mistakes is going to be super crucial. Super crucial. So they have to be super wunderbar. They have to be super wunderbar in defense. I think Olise is going to have a huge role to play. I don't believe in Leroy Sané. So I'm not going to say, if Sané shows up, I don't believe in him. Gnabry needs to go to fat camp. I'm sorry. Say what you want. He needs to attend fat camp because I do not believe in that guy for 1 second. So Olise, I think he's been one of the signings of the summer. And I feel he's going to have a humongous role in this. Because Kane is Kane. But I just think Olise, in terms of how he can change the game. Ball at his feet. What does he do with the ball at his feet? Can he get to the balance? Can he dribble his man? Can he create space? Can he make things happen? He is going to be very key because I think if he plays well and he's huge, he's the kind of game changer that Bayern need. But Simeone's tactics is going to be key. What he does over those two legs, how he sets up for the away leg, how he sets up for the home leg, but specifically how he sets the team up for the away leg. How defensive are you? How pragmatic are you? How do you counter? Simeone's tactics are going to be super, super crucial. Because what has always let Atleti down is this is a team that can play. This is a team that can ball. But somehow Simeone is always like, Sometimes you need to take the baseball bat and just whack someone in the face. But it's about Arteta's tactics and also it's keeping. Can Arteta think four-dimensionally? Can he be a bit more dynamic, a bit more risky, and get his players to think a lot more dynamically, think a lot more creatively, and just increase the imagination? And yes, take more risks because Arsenal have been very risk averse. I get there are injuries, but there's enough talent in this team to play a lot more expansive football, which they've not been freaking playing. So it's really going to be dependent on whether we get Ousmane Dembele or the Ous. If it's Ousmane Dembele, oh no, they have no freaking chance. Yeah, they'll hint, but they have no chance. If we get the Ous, PSG could do something special here. Because this is a very talented team. This is a very talented squad. This is a very talented bench. And this is a bench that Luis Enrique can use and say, what's up? So and that's another aspect. So yes, it's the Ous, but for Luis Enrique, when do you bring in Gonzalo Ramos? When do you bring in those two subs? How can you change the course of the game? Because PSG have a bench that can truly alter the game because this is a talented squad. This is a bench on which can really change the course of a game. It's one thing to create chances. It's another thing to be clinical and put them away. And there have been times when Barca, they created the chances, but they're not putting them away. Football is not about trying to score. It's about scoring. You don't win by creating chances. You win by scoring goals. It's all about putting that ball inside that fishnets. So that clinical nature is going to be key. The geriatric can show up. It's got to be the Polish nuke. So if the Polish nuke is there, oh my gosh. If we get the Polish nuke, oh my lord. This is easy dub. But if we get the geriatric from Warsaw, putting more pressure on Ferran Torres, Yamal and Rafinha, it gets tricky. When the time comes and they need a goal, can they make a play? because you have game changers here. I think unlike most any other team in this competition, the Real Madrid are the ones that have the most game changers in their team. Ancelotti, it's about when do you make those subs, when do you make those changes, and can you get the best out of this team? Because a side of it is tactical, another side is, shout out to Fergie, is motivation, man management. Because what made Zidane so good was how he was able to get the best out of his individuals and how he was able to get the individuals to execute and be at their very best. Real can defend this title, which hasn't been done since 2017. But it's going to be hard. There's been no player that has been as effective as Salah has been in attack. Goals, assists, and just facilitating. He's having an all-timer of his season. If Salah is at his productive best, Liverpool can win this whole thing. So how well Salah plays, how effective Salah is going to be pivotal in this. Liverpool have no chance of winning the Champions League if Salah is not at his best. He is beyond crucial to this team. He is beyond paramount to this team. So Salah being at his best, being at his effective best is going to be absolutely crucial. So what our support cast does and how they help Lala be Lala, it will be huge. Very, very huge. I think if they can help him and if they're effective and they are contributing goals, contributing assists, and it's really a joint effort rather than a one-man effort, Liverpool are Champions League winners. To watch the rest of this vid, think about becoming a Tier 1 Football Hut member. If you're a desktop merchant, just click the join button below the video here. If you're a mobile phone merchant, just click the join button under the video here. Choose that Tier 1 status and join the Content Crack Addicts family. Peace!